Okay, check this out. This is the DJI RC1 controller. They have a 2 and they have a 3. Now, the RC2, it has antennas on it. Guess it strengthens it out further as you want to take your drone out. You dig? And the RC Pro, I don't know too much about that. All I know is it's black and it's a little bit bigger. And I think the pixels are a little bit more to make the screen a little brighter. You know what I mean? Where you be able to see a little bit better in the sun. But to me, a screen is a screen. They both the same size and they both complete the same functions. I think the Pro allows your drone to get better reception when it comes to video footage. But me personally, the RC1, I hadn't had not one problem with it. What I want to show you all today in this video is how to actually screen record and get audio on your screen recording, so when you take it to an Apple computer, an iOS device, you'll be able to sync it up with your drone footage as well as your screen recording footage. Now, let me say this to you. A lot of the content creators that I have been seeing on the internet, they have been doing a lot of these screen recordings in Microsoft. You dig what I'm saying? Well, actually, they've been taking a lot of screen recordings to Microsoft. They've been doing it in non-iOS computers, meaning no Apple. So when you go to Apple and you plug up your controller through the C port into your iMac or into your MacBook Pro, it's not going to show this controller as an external device. That's a problem. But there is a way, and the way is take that SD card out of your controller, put it in an external adapter or put it in a slot on the side of your computer on an iOS device, then it'll show up. But for some reason, it will not show up in this Android device on an Apple computer. But let me get this screen recording and show it to you guys. If you wanted to go simultaneously and actually sync up, I would suggest you take your Maverick 3 Pro or your DJI Mini 3 or 4, whichever one you got, if you want that audio to sync up. Once you start your screen recording on your screen, you start your screen recording also on your drone, stand in front of it and make that clap. So you have that syncing spike inside your software so you can know exactly how to sync it up. Or just go by the frames. Like I record on my screen, my RC controller at 30 frames per second, and I also do my recording on my Maverick Pro 3 at 30 frames per second. So just remember, if you switch up the frames per second, just switch it up on both devices so you can sync it up and you'll get that smooth and butter look. But so far, let me go and show y'all this. Okay, when you get ready to do your screen recording, make sure that your RC controller is powered on. Also, don't forget this. Whenever you get ready to do a screen recording and you want to record what's actually going on with the drone, make sure your drone is cut on as well. So let's get that cut on. One press. Second press is maybe 2 seconds. And when this connects, then I'll show you guys how I get my video to sync up from the screen recording and from the recording on the DJI Maverick Pro 3 or whatever drone you're using that connects with the RC1 controller. Now, let me say this. Make sure once you start your screen recording, you also start the recording on the drone. Just take your finger and pull it down, and on the right-hand side, you'll see you have all your connections here. In the bottom left or the right-hand side, you have screen record. Now, what I'll do is I'll hit screen record. Once I hear that come on, that let me know my screen is recording. I'm at 5 seconds, and I also start recording on my drone. So I don't have that much to push back and sync up with. And that's how you get your screen recording. Now, to get audio in your DJI RC controller, you gotta have an external device. My choice is the DJI Mini. They sound excellent. Very good, very, very good. Now, remember, you can only get audio in through the host port up on the RC. I don't know exactly how the RC2 is made, the Pro, but I know on the RC1, it's right here by the host port, right next to the SD card slot. So let's get that plugged in there, give you a good briefing on that. I like the DJI Minis. They come with a little bitty receiver and a C port adapter, which is the same port on the RC controller. Up under the bottom of this receiver, you take and attach your C port adapter. Now, after attaching your C port adapter, open up the little flap on the bottom of the RC controller right here. and I'll plug this in. Once you take your mic minis out of the charging port, it automatically connects to the receiver. You don't have that problem to worry about. And once you start recording, after pulling your screen down and starting your recording, it automatically record audio on top of your screen footage. You can take and do that hand clap in front of your drone, which will give it that spike to actually sync up the audio coming from the RC controller recorded screen onto the DJI Mavic Pro 3 footage.